Throughout history, the Japanese have left a precious heritage all over Taiwan, as well as recordings of events and lives. The Jianqing修Yuan in Hualien, Taiwan, is the best preserved temple of the Koyusan sect of Shingon Buddhism in the times of Taiwan under Japanese rule. It is a distinct landmark in eastern Taiwan and a favorite destination among travelers and worshippers from Japan. In the Japanese colonial period, the Japanese government in Taiwan enforced a policy of resettling Japanese farmers in Taiwan. The indigenous homeland of the Sikushan Amis was developed as the Japanese Model Village. This was the first of several official Japanese farming settlements. These especially attracted Japanese from the Yoshino River area in Tokushima Prefecture on Shikoku Island, Japan, and named this new settlement after the Yoshino River of their hometown. This place was renamed Yoshino. The number of immigrants grew and basic infrastructure developed. By November 1911, Jiya village had grown to 237 households spread over the Miyame, Shimizu, and Kusawaki settlements. In 1917, Mr. Kawabata, a Japanese national, raised funds to build the Yoshino Mission Station to spread the Koyusan Shingon faith, and also as a way to comfort the Japanese settlers far away from their homes on Shikoku Island in Japan. The Yoshino Mission Station served as the spiritual center for the Japanese from Shikoku Island. It also housed a clinic, a Japanese language school, and was the site for their funeral ceremonies. After research into its original appearance, the Qingshou Yuan in Jian Hualien was restored as a Japanese Buddhist temple. Architecturally, it is unique, and it is a rarity in Taiwan. This temple's architecture follows traditional Japanese construction methods, such as can be observed from its wooden frame and its four-part Shichu Sukuri-style roof, characterized by a pyramidal style of roof, constructed over a roughly square building. Qingshou Yuan serves the purposes of worship and lecture. It is a solemn and dignified place. Stairs ushering to the front entrance are overhung by wide eaves. A porch with a wooden railing wraps around 3 sides of the building. 3 rooms wide and 4 rooms deep, the temple has a roughly square shape. The front main hall extends to a preaching altar in the back, behind which a wooden plaque pays homage to the temple's deity. The curved wooden supports on the main beam, the bracketing system, and the nose-like details all reflect the Edo style from Japan. The temple is dedicated to Kobu Daishi, the founding abbot of the Koyusan Shingon sect, to the powerful Akala Vijayaraja, who burns away all impediments and defilements, and to the mighty guardian of wealth and knowledge, Bishamonten, Tamoten, who attended to many teachings. The Chozuya is a Shinto water pavilion at the entrance of the temple to purify the body and mind. It is a basic feature of every shrine and temple in Japan. Before entering the temple to worship, one must perform a hand-washing ritual at the Chozuya. Kobo Daishi, the founding abbot of the Koyusan Shingon sect, was born as Saiki Mao. His monastic name was Kukai. Traveling around the island of Shikoku preaching, he sanctified 88 sites of spirituality for worshippers to dissolve their misfortunes. Placed in the middle of the temple yard are 88 statues of the Buddha, brought here by Mr. Kawabata, the founder of the Yoshino Mission Station. Following the footsteps of Kobo Daishi, he visited 88 temples around Shikoku Island and brought back 1 statue from each temple to enable the Japanese settlers to worship properly in their new home. Chanting 1,000,000 times the mantra of Light Monument was ascribed healing powers by the Japanese settlers. Legend has it that the abbot leads worshippers in their prayers as they circumambulate the stele 108 times, while reciting the mantra of light to seek protection and healing from the Lord Buddha. Baidu stone is the cornerstone of a Japanese temple. It is a Japanese tradition to worship 100 times. Worshippers go back and forth between the stone and the shrine to pray for a favor. They do so 1,000 times to express gratitude for a favor granted. In the esoteric Buddhist tradition, the east, south, west, north, and central compass points are guarded by the 5 great wisdom kings, among whom the central figure is Akala Vijayaraja, the immovable wisdom king. With his fierce appearance, he is an incarnation of Vairocana, the Buddha of wrath. Homa wood represent one way of prayer in the Koyusan Shingon faith tradition. Another way to pray is by ima boards. In both cases, worshippers write their names and wishes to ask for particular blessings from the deities. The Qingshou Yuan features a pond in the shape of Shikoku Island, in remembrance of the settlers' journey.
来の山は紫に、サバとケイは水清し、儚眺めの春秋よ、学びの庭で名もよしのいざや我が友おみことのり高山の高きに比べかしこみて、清き心笹川の濁らぬ水に移さなん。
The Jianqing Shouyuan bears witness to the history of the Japanese settlers in Hualien. It is very much a living witness, as in November 2003, the site was restored to its former glory and function. Once again, sacred rituals and colorful festivals are held here to continue the settlers' traditions. In 2013, the Taiwanese Ministry of the Interior included the Qing Shouyuan in its list of 100 religious attractions. As this temple narrates the history of this land and its people, it also lends its gentle ear to the prayers of visitors. The Qing Shouyuan is the best preserved temple of the Koyusan Shingon sect, an iconic landmark representing the history and culture of East Taiwan, and a favorite destination for Japanese tourists. When in Hualien, do visit the Qing Shouyuan in Jian, a testament to the physical and spiritual journey of the Japanese settlers in Taiwan.